Hello friends, welcome once again to this video. So in the last two videos we have seen about zero-shot prompting and one-shot prompting. In this video we will see about few-shot prompting, right? So before starting, let's recall our e-commerce story. So in the previous videos we have seen that there is a customer who has bought the gaming laptop and the accessories, and after a successful delivery we have wrote an email to the customer to know about product satisfaction, right? Now today is day 6 in this story, and in this story let's move further, right? So what new challenge has occurred to the customer? So the customer name is Aditya, right? So Aditya has been testing his new equipment. He discovered that both wireless mouse have been issue with the clicking, right? He reached out to report the problem, right? This is the story context in our e-commerce application, right? So in the journey of e-commerce application. So now what customer is writing to us? Hi, this is Aditya, order number this. Both wireless mic I have received have clicking issue. The button does not register click properly. Right? The laptop and keyboard works perfectly though. Right? So this is what the customer is facing issue, and he has written a message to us. Now we need to develop a prompt to handle this kind of scenario, right? And we are working on a few-shot prompting, right? So to understand few-shot prompting, let's recall 0 and 1 shot prompting. So in the 0-shot prompting, we does not provide any example. So it is very inconsistent. In 1-shot prompting, we provide one example. So it would be more consistent rather than the 0-shot prompting. But here, to understand the customer sentiments and everything, right, we are using the few-shot prompting. So in the few-shot prompting, we provide more than one examples, like approximately 2 to 5 examples, so that our model should understand the context very properly, right? And he should be generating the output exactly how we want, right? This is one of the most powerful technique for teaching model complex task, specific format and domain specific behavior, right? So that our model should work in this specific domain only, right? So the customer has written the message and how we will develop the prompt, right? So in the prompt we should provide few examples to the model, right? Mostly 2 to 5. So what examples we are providing, right? My credit card was charged twice for order this, billing issue. So we are categorizing it: inquiry, category, priority, and the reason. Like in this is a billing issue. The priority is high. Financial impact requires immediate attention, right? Reason. Then what is the next kind of example? What are the dimensions of the wireless mouse, right? Product question. Priority is low because this is just a information kind of question, right? My laptop wouldn't turn on after the update. This is a technical support. Priority is high because they are not able to use their product, right? Do you ship to Canada? This is just a general inquiry, right? Shipping kind of question. So we have provided these 4 examples as a prompt, right? So whenever the customer will write it, we will combine this with our prompt and then we will give it to the LLM, right? So inquiry we have provided as a customer message. In the category, we'll get the category, priority, and the region. Same thing, we are using the same SDK model. We have reduced the randomness because we need accurate results, right? We do not want creativity over here, right? And we are using GPT 5.2 model, role, and then this is the input, right? So we are not defining the max token because we are already providing so much example so that the LLM will already understand how they want to generate the response, right? So let me comment out these 2, right? We'll see that those examples as well for the few shot. So first, few shot clarification, right? So let me run this. Okay, to maintain the consistency, let me rename it 03. Right. UV run 03. Right. So let's see what output we get. So we need category, priority, and the region for this particular customer message. Right. So right now we have written got the category. Right. Category is product defect / return / replacement. Priority is high. What is the region? The received items are malfunctioning, click not registering, impacting unusability, and likely reporting prop replacement or return processing for the order. Right. So this is what the region. So I hope that this is the LLM is understanding the context and giving the response accordingly. Right. Now let's see another example in this section. Response generation, right? So what is the context? Generate an empathic response to Aditya about his defective mic, right? So customer is saying both wireless mic having the click issue, buttons does not register properly, right? So what kind of prompt we are using for this if we want to generate the response and send it back to the customer, right? It all depends on the business use case that you have received the response, you have identified what kind of issue customer is facing, and then you are generating the response again and then sending it back to the customer, right? So because when you design a chatbot, right, so you are chatting, right? Someone is requesting from there and you are sending response as a bot from here, but it seems that some real person is working, right? So example 1, apology for the delay, my order is late, right? We are giving some examples, right? Example 2 is product resolution issue, the output, I am truly sorry about the item damaged, blah 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 thing, right? You can see this. In the example 3, what we are saying, feature request, can you add a dark mode, right? So we are saying thank you for this excellent suggestion, dark mode is definitely on your radar, right? Blah 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 thing, right? So you can read this. Now what we need to do, we need the output for the product defect and acknowledgement, since we have already received the category as product defect, right? So to call this next, you can pass this category over here if you want to make more dynamic or automatically, right? First it will get the product category, it will pass in the type input message as a customer message, then you can generate the output, right? So we are not doing much. Now we are generating some kind of message, right? So we have set the temperature to 0.7 because we need some randomness or creativity over here, right? So let me save it and run it once again. Right now it has generated the response. I am really sorry about this clicking issue on both, right? Star means when you format it, it would be become bold, right? So what it is writing. So I'm really sorry about this clicking issue on both wireless mic, not acceptable. And I appreciate you flagged it. I have noticed the defect on order this. Here, what I'll do next, right? So it is suggesting, it is saying to the customer, arrange replacement for both immediately or process full refund, right? If you would prefer no hassle, I'll provide a prepaid return label and blah 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 thing, right? Quality escalation and all those things. To get this resolved right way, please confirm replacement or refund, your current shipping address, or any quick details if you want, right? So this is what it is generating. Why it is able to generate the specific to this? Because you are giving example to the LLM, which is trained, which learns what you want exactly in the output, right? Now let's see the last example on this few shot prompting. So what is the last example, right? Now you want some structured information from unstructured text, right? The same thing, right? Extract the structure from the feedback of the customer and get it stored in the database, right? Why? Because in the database you cannot store each and everything, right? It needs to be like I explained in previously, right? We are using APIs, and APIs we need to pass some specific data in a specific format, right? So customer message is this, order number is this gaming laptop is amazing, keyboard feels great, however both wireless mic having a button issue. Now how we want to store, or we want a specific format, again we are giving some examples, right? Over here you can see which is product, positive aspect, negative aspect, overall sentiment, action required, right? So we are giving same kind of examples for different scenarios, right? Example 1, example 2 is for mouse, example 3 is for keyboard, right? Now we want for our scenario same thing, we want a specific thing, so we have reduced the temperature. Now let me run this. Now what kind of response I have get? Product, gaming laptop bundled with wireless wireless mouse. Positive aspect, laptop performance, keyboard, feel, RGB lighting, right? These are the positive aspect. Negative, defective mouse, clicking buttons, poor mouse quality, and then overall sentiment is mixed kind of thing, right? He is happy and he is not, means he is happy and unhappy both. For an action required, either replace or return both wireless mouse and investigate why it is having so. I hope now you have understand why few shot prompting is important and how we can manipulate the LLM output for our own desired output, right? Using the few shot promptings. So these three comes under the basic category in the prompt engineering. So we'll move on the more complex part of prompt engineering, right? So if you have liked this video, hit the like button and stay tuned for more upcoming videos on the advanced topics. So stay subscribed. Have a great day. Bye bye.